Welcome back, my Earth signs. Welcome back to Dew's Divination. Today we're going to be looking at the energies going into the week of May 5th through May 11th in honor of Cinco de Mayo. If any of you are Latino or Latinx representatives, we're going to be using the Sugar Skull Tarot deck. This is actually my personal favorite deck to use during my own practice. I really like the artwork of it, and it's just really beautiful. But the only thing is, the deck itself is a little bit larger to hold. So for that reason, I'm only going to be... I will not be clarifying with this particular deck. I'm going to be clarifying with an additional deck today. So we're going to be using 2 decks today. As always, takes anything that resonates with you, any messages, feelings, energies, and leave what doesn't for someone else. Welcome on the Earth signs, cross watchers, or strong Earth placements. That's totally fine too. Come on in. We're going to see what's going to go on for the coming week. Maybe this is some energy you're bringing into the week, or maybe this is some energy that kind of going to be revealing itself during the week as you're progressing through the week. So let's go ahead and dive in here and see what's going on with my Earth signs. It is Taurus season currently. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little split here. All right, and see what's up. As always, I will not be reading reversals unless the reversal happens to show up during the clarification process. All right, ready? Let's do it. So we got 5 of Wands. So this is maybe some more conflict, some argument, some tension. Maybe there's tension building in the air. You might be feeling as if you're ganged up on, or if there's like multiple energies, you might be feeling a bit defensive. But this is more of just there's tension in the air. If the tension is involving you directly, we'll figure it out. You have the 6 of Swords, so I see you possibly walking away from something, or at the very least turning your back to something, or maybe you're walking away from this particular group of people or whoever, this environment that you're in, that you maybe feel like you might be feeling a bit attacked. Maybe you feel you don't belong in a sense, or maybe you just don't feel like you're vibing with them anymore. And I could see you possibly walking away, or at the very least pivoting your direction that you're going. The Devil's here. So the Devil here is, what are you stuck on? Are you not letting go of something with this? Are you not letting go of the feeling you had? Are you not letting go of your own insecurities about leaving this scenario? Do you feel exposed by actually leaving, or turning your back, or changing your direction, changing your pivot? Do you feel insecure about it? Do you not feel comfortable? So the Devil's here is like, hey, like during all this, what's happening? What are you stuck to? What are you chained to? Like, what are you tempted to do? Are you tempted to just run away? And maybe actually you should be sticking things out. You never know. 8 of Cups. Okay, we're double downing on the walking away here. 8 of Cups is a card of this person is literally dropping all the cups that he's acquired through his life experiences in this environment, in this sort of cycle, and acknowledging the fact that they need something different. So do you need a change? Do you need a change of scenery? Do you need a change of pace? Do you need a change of mentality? Do you need a change of your routine? Is there something that you need to change for yourself so you don't feel this sort of tense, uptight energy? Is it you? Do you feel like tense? Are you feeling really tense for something? Is that burnout, work burnout, environmental things, something? Do you feel like it would be easier for you to just get up and leave and just walk away, as opposed to maybe sticking with it a little bit more? Never know. 9 of Wands. So I see this is hurt energy with the Devil here, and the 9 of Wands going on top of the Devil on the 6 of Swords. This is about, this is like the wounded warrior. So essentially, these guys are over here trying to, hey, stick them up, this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, but you're over here trying to defend yourself. So it's very, very synchronistic of the 5 of Wands in terms of feeling ganged up. But over here, it's more of, I'm hurt, I'm tired, I'm done. Maybe something's been dragged out a little bit. Maybe you feel like burnout again. Maybe you feel like you're targeted, like you individually are sort of, things are weighing you down, and you don't know kind of how to proceed or how to progress through it. That maybe you right here, instead of moving away from a scenario, you right here are sort of detaching yourself. So it could be that the tension or whatever you're feeling is, inside, and it's unfortunately coming out as maybe avoidance, maybe distancing yourself from people, things, a place, something, someone. But with the Nine of Wands, this is you maybe feeling a little bit stuck. With the Devil here, it's more of, maybe you're stuck to the feeling of feeling hurt, the feeling of being sort of just left out. And it's more of you're trying to navigate that for yourself right now, this week, the coming week, or during the week. But the Nine of Pentacles, I see you getting back to yourself a little bit. So I think this is you finding yourself. I think the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords is more of you kind of maybe changing your direction or changing your mentality about something. But the Nine of Pentacles is about you coming back to yourself. This is about you having your own safe space, you being comfortable with your own energy, and realizing that you're only doing this for you and your life, and you have to take care of yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. Four of Wands, it has to do with stability. This has to do with your home, maybe your community, something that you identify as a safe haven for yourself. The Strength card is here. So I see you really, getting back into your own groove, getting back into your own energy, doing things for yourself, your comfort zone here with the Nine of Pentacles. Going into the Four of Wands with the Strength card is, I can see you getting your strength back. The Four of Wands has to do with your safe haven, home, stability. I can really see you sort of kind of feeling good, like on top of the world, essentially, this week. Four of Pentacles. This is about, okay, with everything going on, what do I want to hold on to? As opposed to me over here dropping all my cups and getting on this boat with these swords and just sailing away and avoiding or detaching or leaving things behind. What about that actually serves me, as opposed to you completely dropping everything and wanting to start fresh, wanting to start new perspective, new something? With the Four of Pentacles is, hey, you know what? Maybe not all of that is for me, as opposed to me leaving all eight of these cups and finding new cups. Maybe I want to hold on to one or two. What's the lesson? What's the lesson learned here? Like, what do I need to sort of carry with me? And I think this showing up in the opposite corner of the Devil. So the Devil is, hey, you can't let go of something, or you're stuck on something. The Four of Pentacles is, hey, what do you want to hold on to? So at this point, it's more of, okay, out of all this, what are you holding on to? You want to hold on to your comfortability. You want to hold on to your stability, right? You want to hold on to your own strength here a little bit for you. And I think that's really important to know. The Knight of Cups. Okay, this is about your own happiness here. You're not happy with the way things are turning out over here or something. You're not happy currently. Maybe it's like a sense of burnout, a sense of, I kind of feel distance, I'm avoiding whatever. But with the Knight of Cups, I can see you here holding on to your cup with you, and you're getting your strength back, and your strength is filling this cup for you to actually make the movement and make the stride that you want to do. So you're holding on to this Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to your own cup, and you're filling it with your own strength. And I think that's really beautiful. The Hermit here is showing you that, hey, this part you might have to do alone. This part you might not have a lot of people, or you might not have connections that maybe understand what you're going through. The Hermit is about you sitting with your own energy and trying to find a light path for yourself. So I think you, as the Knight of Cups, are making that movement for yourself, your own happiness. But what the Hermit here is more of, take care of your own energy a little bit more and try to find the path for yourself, and you're going to be okay. So that's what we have for today with the tarot deck, with the Sugar Skull Tarot deck. But I am going to go ahead and clarify. I would like to clarify specifically. I want to clarify, first of all, why is the Five of Wands here? Because that kind of struck me in the beginning. So I'm going to ask, why is the Five of Wands here for these Earth signs? What's going on with? Thank you. All right. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card about self-care, taking care of yourself. This is a card of, hey, you got to take some rest. Some R&R is not a bad thing to do. So here, as opposed to this Five of Wands, maybe you feel burnt out, you feel overwhelmed, you feel, sort of surrounded by whatever tension. There's tension in the air, something, this thickness. But the Four of Swords is telling you, hey, regardless of all that, you need to take care of yourself and take a chill pill, relax a little bit. I also want to ask, why is the Devil here? So why is the Devil here for my Earth signs? The Lovers. Okay. So the Lovers is, it's a card about love and romance and everything, but it's also a card about self-compassion. So Here, it's more of you're holding on to this lack of self-compassion for yourself with this Nine of Wands about feeling hurt, feeling kind of dragged out, feeling just strung up. You're holding on to that. So at this point, what you're not seeing is the sense of self-compassion here. I think it's more of the theme over here is kind of find yourself again, do some self-care, maybe some soul searching, and I think you're going to be pretty solid down here. I do want to also clarify the I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Cups with the Six of Swords because they're both kind of similar in the message here. So I'm gonna clarify, why is the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords here for my earth signs? Thank you. Okay. So we got the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is a card of deceit. It's a card of deception. It's a card of lying. Maybe there's a party over here that's lying, or maybe it's you lying to yourself about the way you're feeling. Maybe it's you lying to yourself and not being completely honest with how you're feeling and really not sitting with it and being honest with yourself and say, you know what? I'm not feeling good. This Knight of Wands, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling like myself. I don't feel okay right now. And I need to kind of go into my own energy a little bit with the Hermit here again to really find myself. You know, whatever's over here, it's not making me happy. It's not resonating with me. I feel tired. I feel beat up. Like I'm losing my sense of self-worth, my sense of self-compassion. With the Seven of Swords, this is a card of dishonesty. So at this point, are you not being completely honest with yourself with how you're feeling? And that's kind of how you're kind of being really weighed down, dragged down. You got to do some soul searching. But I do see you maybe making that realization this week and kind of coming out of it a little bit stronger, a little bit more headstrong. And I really think that's cool. So that's all the messages you have for today. But I am going to pull an affirmation card like I did last week to see kind of, you know, what energy do you need to do carrying in, or what's the sort of mentality that you need to carry with yourself this week. So I'm going to ask for an affirmation card. What are the earth sign people got to carry with them this week? Let's see. My earth signs, what do they got to know? What's their affirmation for this week? All right. Positive thinking. Okay, this is really funny that this showed up. Okay, let me get into it. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. Forgive yourself, okay? First of all, pause. Forgive yourself for feeling the way you're feeling. It's okay. And be empathetic toward yourself. That's the Lover card here. This is, dude, be empathetic for yourself. Have some self-compassion. Anyway, I digress. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. I love it. So again, you know, stay positive. Yeah, you might be feeling a little in the slums a little bit right now, but ultimately it's going to turn out really good for you guys. You just need to do a little bit of some soul searching, some realization, but I think ultimately this week is more of a week of kind of coming back into yourself a little bit and identifying the need for self-care and to take care of yourself. So with that being said, that's all the messages I have for my earth signs today. Take care of yourself this week, okay, guys? Deuces.